nice and humid. I had to drive through some rain to get here where I am. So it's a little bit moister than it has been. I was not worried, but I was like, damn, is it going to rain a lot? But it was just a little swell that came through not too far down the road here. And it is feeling nice out. It's 80 degrees still. I'm just hoping it shouldn't be that bad, but I am hoping that I keep most of my service out here, because I know the service can be a bit touchy out here. I don't think it should be too bad. I think for the most part I'll be able to have service through most of this area, so we'll see. But this is stop. Oh, thank you. It's a different spot than the last few nights. So we shall see. This is more of a backcountry road. It does have plenty of homes on it. It does have some houses here, but I found all sorts of stuff out here, and I've had some good nights out here. I haven't been here this time last year. I found a lot. That was a stick. Already got me with the sticks. There's gonna be a lot more sticks on the road here than there is in the other places. I'll tell you that much. And this road isn't as long, but it's not as dry in a lot of the places out here. This butts up to a lot more like state forest. So you get a lot of we get yellow rat snakes down here. They're not gray rats here. They're yellow rats. A lot of corn snakes. Let's see what else. I found a lot of Florida brown snakes. I know people have found scarlet snakes out here. I have found rattlesnakes out here during the day, not at night. Of course, you get your ribbon snakes, but a lot more corn snakes out here than there are at the other place. But of course, you never know what you might actually come across. So I know a guy who's caught scarlet kings out here. So I know that there's some good stuff out here. How you doing, naughty parrot? So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Florida is the best place in the world to herping. Yeah, it's definitely got a lot. I won't. I don't know. I mean, there's plenty of places that have some awesome animals. Don't get me wrong. A lot of the places in Southeast Asia are incredible. It just depends on what you're going for. But when it comes to the diversity and the relative ease of access, Florida's definitely got to be high up on that list. Absolutely. The weather stays relatively nice all year for the most part. There's always, it doesn't get too cold where, if you like reptiles, even during the worst parts of the winter, you can still go out and find reptiles. You might have to do a little bit more hiking or walking around than this time of year. But Florida's got a lot of good stuff. You can also keep a lot of them if they're invasive. Yeah. You don't get too many invasives this far north. I mean, you can, but not snakes. That's more down in the Everglades. That's definitely a common misconception. People think they're all over the place, but they're not. Remember, there are a lot of places to go around Otter Creek. Yep. Yeah, I am a few hours away from Otter Creek. I guess the Salt Lady is tanning them to the gods. These roads are a little bit more winding. Oh no, I'm not. I am about 5 hours north of the Everglades. Florida's a big state. It's a very long state. There's a lot more pine up here. Yeah, I got a bunch of pine needles in the road already. And unfortunately, this road is kind kind of bumpy, so it's a little harder for me to look at the chat on this road. I will try my best, but safety is my number one priority. So if I don't read your chat, I will, if you send it again or send it in smaller chunks so that it's easier for me to read it instead of a long thing, or do whatever you want. But just note that I'm not just ignoring. It's a little bit more bumpy. So I should be fine when it comes. Should be all right. There's not as many places to pull over, especially right here. Ooh, those are pine needles. A lot of pine needles on the road. You see this area that road gets very skinny right here. There's some areas where it opens up, but this is basically like a backwoods neighborhood. It's a nice backwoods neighborhood. The people that are not too key on random people driving around their homes and then getting off on the side of the road. So I try to be I've had people stop, like, what are you doing out here? I explained. Some people are cool with it. I had one guy who goes, I was literally standing on the side of the road, like there was a bridge. He goes, you can't be over here. I'm like, this is a public bridge. He goes, well, there's property right here, so you can't. I'm like, this is an easement, dude. I'm not going to argue with the guy. I don't know him. And if he doesn't want me there and I'm out in the middle of nowhere, so to speak, I don't want to down a little bit further up here. So from this area, you said it opens up to a little bit more like farmland area. This road is nice and warm, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It doesn't get the same coastal breeze as the other place does. This is more inland. Ooh, is that a snake? That's paint. Nope. Paint. The only issue is that when someone does come by over here, it's a little harder to get off the side of the road and let them pass. But stream is lagging quite a bit. Yeah, just home. Oh, tell them you're geocaching. Yeah, some people are okay with that. Yeah, it might be a little laggy. I'm hoping that I get past that for the little spotty area back there a little bit. It says I have 4G. I have like 4 bars. This is how they would be out here. Usually when I'm out here, before I start, usually no problem. But of course, that's just, you might have a spotty area. The back and forth. It's either, I think it's a signal, else it's a solar storm. Maybe it could be. As I said, it's like I get good the whole thing, but it might be this is just I figured I'd go to a different spot than last time, and that's the unfortunate thing. I gotta get like, I don't know if there's a signal booster I can buy situations like this, because like I have like full bars 4G, so it's not like I don't have service at all. Not enough to continually. I wonder if there's a way if there's anything I can buy that'll like help with that. That I would like to know. I have to look into it. I've already looked into it, but I know there's signal boosters you can buy. I just don't know if they actually work, or if it's just like a scam sort of thing and it doesn't actually do anything. But some snakes would help me out right here. Some snakes would make me feel pretty good. How about now? Is everything all right? It's been a minute since I've lost signal, so maybe this side of things is a little better for the connection. And it's just that like one little spot. Ooh, is that something? No. That was some Spanish moss on the road. Better now? Okay, cool. Well, maybe I just need to stay on this side of things if I'm streaming. Because I've been all right for a minute now. A little section back there, as I said, but there's got to be, it might be, spend a couple hundred on one. Yeah, I kind of figured it would probably be something like anything legit. Like, Starlink would be awesome, but you got to put the Starlink in one place. You can't drive around with it. Like, if there was something I could do like that in one of the cars. Yeah, there's no rocks out here. It's not like up north. Now, in certain parts of the state, you can find stuff, but usually people flip trash or they have to put their own tin down or something. You're not going to have a bunch of rocks. Now, down south, they have the limestone, which, you know, but that's more of like the bedrock. It's not like random limestone rocks you can just flip. But yeah, it's not like Georgia or Alabama or anything. Unfortunately, that would be awesome. I would definitely go and flip rocks. Most of the rocks that are put down here are like, you know, around culverts and stuff like that. They're not as, it's just not really a thing. I mean, you could find snakes undercover for sure. Yeah, mostly sand. Yeah, that's one of the unfortunate parts about this area is that a lot of the things that people commonly do in other parts of the country either don't work or you just don't find it out here. And they're flying up on me quick. I think they just turned off the road. No, did they? No, they didn't. I was hoping they did, but they're not behind me anymore, so I don't know. Can't tell. Gotta be the dumbest trend I've seen lately. What? Looking for snakes? That's a dumb trend to you? Excuse me. There's a lot dumber things that I could be doing right now. You know, it may not be your thing. It's avoid natural predators and dangerous animal species. I feel a lot more, hey Nate, I feel a lot more comfortable around snakes than I do around other animals. And besides, snakes don't want to just attack you. Putting yourself in danger. I'm not putting myself in danger intentionally. Have you ever been around snakes? Do you know anything about snakes? Like anything at all? Do you know anything about snakes? Seriously. If you think you know what you're doing, I know what I'm doing. I'm not even if I came across something venomous like a cottonmouth or something, I got a snake stick, so I'm not actually physically touching the snake, you know, if it's venomous. Second off, they don't just attack you. Ooh, is that? No, that's just a bit of the road that's crumpled up. So that's dumb. It's not like I'm going out looking for bears. Humans are more dangerous. Ooh, there's a snake. Oh my God, it's a beautiful corn snake. Look at that. That is how we want to start this night. Look at that. Look at that beautiful corn snake. This is exactly what we're out here for, right here. Look at that gorgeous snake. Oh my gosh. Now this is a non-venomous corn snake. You guys see these in the pet stores. I find them crossing the road at night. That's a beautiful, healthy one too. And we'll grab him. He'll probably bite me, but try to be nice and... Oh, he's chill. Look at the belly on that. That's why they call him corn, because it looks like Indian maize. Look at that beautiful snake. That's exactly what we're looking for. He might... No, he's chill. If you're calm with snakes, for the most part, they're very calm with you. Beautiful animal. This is exactly what I came out here for. Look at that. Beautiful snake. Beautiful example of the species. Wild corn snake. Look at that. And I'm not lagging. That's what we do it for, boys and girls. If there's girls in here, look at that. Look at the colors on that guy. Look at that. Oh man, that's exactly liking what we're getting. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Look at that. Beautiful snake. I'm going to try to get a picture of this guy real quick, and then I'll be right back. All right. I'm going to let this guy go real quick. Be safe. Don't get by a car. There's a car coming, so I'm going to get out of the road real quick. Heck yeah. That's what I'm looking for. Oh. All right. That's what it's about right there. All right, I'm gonna do a Yui right here. Oh man, cool. We got a snake, and it's a beauty. First snake of the night is a beautiful corn snake. I'm feeling good. Feeling good. Hopefully, it's not super laggy. Which you guys are saying it's kind of laggy, so I don't know about that. But that's how we want to start the night. The sun isn't even, like, you can still see some of the light in the distance. And we got a corn snake. Only thing that would make this better, so I didn't have to worry about the service. Well, that's a good thing. I mean, I've only been out, that's the first pass on that road, got a corn snake, so hopefully better. I like to say that I still live with my parents. I haven't in a while, but you know, anything to mess with people. Yes, that was a beautiful corn snake. You know, most dangerous animal in the world. Rodent median is one, exactly. Exactly. I mean, this kind of road, I can pretty much just drive wherever I want for the most part. There's usually not too much traffic except for local traffic out here. And, you know, they get a little weird about it, as I said, if you just like stop in the middle of the road. So I try my best not to, but there's really not many places to just pull over. But I mean, these to get, yeah, there are berms down there, but you just yeah, there are berms down there, but you just there's not large populations, and boa can still, if not, I'll try to keep the, which